one song at a time, one person at a time. We're going to make the world a better place, and we're going to do it through the power of music, and we're going to do it together. If you're in the mood for something a little soft and tender, but maybe with just a bit of drama, you've come to the right place. Stick around. Okay, today's song is Softly and Tenderly. I'd like to thank a lady by the name of Mary Beth who wrote in and requested this particular song. I did a little bit of research on it. The song is indeed public domain, so we can use it and we can turn it into anything we want. So thank you, Mary Beth, for your comments and suggestions and ideas. We're going to walk through the hymn together and we're going to create something. This would be a good time for me to tell you, if you have not liked and subscribed this channel, please do so. And please make comments and give me some ideas of old songs that you'd like to hear to be put to music, to be rearranged. We can do any of it. This song has challenges and also is quite easy for a lot of the same reasons. It's easy because it has a melody that we can almost do anything with, and people will always liken to that melody. They will remember this melody. Whether or not you go to church or not, you've heard this song somewhere. Country and Western singers sing this song. It's in movies, it's at funerals, it's just about everywhere. The challenge of the song that it's not overly dramatic in itself. There are no real big refrains. It just kind of comes back down to this, come home, come home. However, if we take it apart and we look closely at the verses, we have verse 1 where somebody is calling for us, so Jesus is calling for us. Number 2, there is an emphasis on the pleading of that. And the third one is where some drama could come in, and that is where time is slipping away and the shadows are coming upon us. And then, of course, verse 4, there is love, there is passion waiting for us. So maybe we can take this and we can kind of build it up a little bit and bring it back down to its ultimate theme of come home, come home. I'm getting goosebumps already. So here we go. Let's see what we can do with this. This song was written and composed by the same person by the name of Will Thompson. And it was done in the day and age of the great evangelist Dwight L. Moody. And when Dwight L. Moody was on his deathbed, he said that if there was any one thing that he could have done in life, it was to have written this song. So let's take it apart. If you heard it in church, it sounds simply like. And then it moves on, and then eventually into the refrain. Melody of the verse, and with the final proclamation. One of the things I noticed in the main melody line of the refrain it reminds me of something. Does it remind you of anything? It reminds me of Westminster chimes. The exact same notes, just jumbled in a different order. And since this song is all about waiting, wanting, needing, calling, and pleading, it's all based on the stress of time. So I think I will use that Westminster chime kind of feel as the introduction to the song. If I hold the damper pedal, the sustain pedal down on the piano, it kind of creates this washing over effect. except I just realized I don't really want it in that key right now. So let me now I got to figure out where I'm going to go with this. There we go. Let's just go ahead and tell the story. So that chord there, waiting for you and for me, that's a little expected to me. I would like to do something different there. Calling for you and for me. I like that better. Going on in the refrain. You will notice that as I play music, the one thing I cannot do is talk and play at the same time. Half the time I forget what song I'm even playing or what the words are, so please excuse me there. I can play a 5-manual pipe organ blindfolded, but I cannot walk and chew gum, nor can I play the piano and speak at the same time. So I will do my best, just bear with me and nod along. So we just finished our first verse. So the next verse is not just about calling, but about pleading. So we're emphasizing a little bit more. So maybe adding a little bit more in our bass, maybe rolling our chords out. Here comes that chord I like. What to do next? So we're moving into the third verse where time is slipping away and the pleading becomes more intense and the shadows are coming upon us. What can we do with that? How about we take it into a minor key? now we're moving into love and waiting. With love comes passion. It's the fourth verse. It's our last chance to hear that person who's calling us home. And I love a key change. A little bit more passion. From there. I think we need to bring it right back down to the simplicity of where it started, and I think it just needs to end with the same calling, the gentle pleading that the song started with. Nobody even needs to sing these words to you right now. You know what they are. You're humming them to yourself. There's probably somebody you're wishing would come home right now, and somehow you're singing these words to them. So what is it that we want to make the final part of this song? What if you only had just one last chance to reach out, to call out to somebody and to beg them to come home? So I guess for me, that would just mean repeat the line. So what we can do is we can do what we call a false cadence, and where it goes, you think the song is coming to an end, but it doesn't quite. So we're going. But instead of doing that, we do. Which basically tells whoever's hearing this plea, listen. And if we want to end the song the way it started, and I think we have an arrangement. Let's play it through and see. Hopefully I remember half of what I just did. All right, here we go. This one's for you, Mary Beth. Thanks for stopping by today. As we move through these episodes, you're getting a greater idea of just what this channel is all about. You go find an old song that you'd like to see turned into a musical creation, and we do it together here. The best songs to use are old public domain pieces of music that are no longer copyright protected. Most of the time, those are hymns. There are just hundreds of hymns out there, but they don't have to be religious music. It can be secular music as well. So when you make your comments, either here at this channel or at my website or Patreon page, one way or another, you're going to find me. Let me know what it is that you'd like to hear. If you're not sure that it's a copyright protected song, that's okay. I'll do the research on it. However, we have had a lot of response to this channel, and I'm doing my best to keep up with everything. But remember, one song at a time, one person at a time, we are going to make the world a better place through the power of music, and we are going to do it together. Thanks so much. Excuse me. Excuse me. There are fingerprints on this piano. I hate fingerprints. Can I write some songs here? I think I'm gonna need to get somebody to help me with lighting on this stuff. I look like I crawled out from underneath a bridge. Ugh. No fingerprints ever. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me.